A wild man? What, wild man?
Greetings and salutations, Papi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Hey, welcome to the unofficial end of summer, the last Saturday in the season of summer, unofficially.
Time flies by. And sometimes with all these holidays, we kind of lose track of what the actual event is. Is it Labor Day?
It's a Labor Day weekend. It's a Saturday before Labor Day.
Yeah, and I guess, it seems like just yesterday it was 2018, but that was a year ago, and now it's 2019, and unfortunately, pretty soon it's going to be 2020, and, we're going to have another election.
Yep, and you got to keep a good focus on 2020.
A lot of people,
Did you see what I did, like 2020 vision?
Yeah.
Focus.
A lot of people on the internet like my Cell Waters gimmick, where I go like, wee you wah, and bow, and ha, ha, ha. But, a lot of people tell me, behave more naturally, behave like yourself. I make these live streams where I take my webcam, which is right over there, and, obviously anytime you're in front of the camera, you kind of, anytime you're alone and you're in front of the camera, sometimes you put on like a little bit of an act. But I'm more naturally myself in these live streams, and I need to learn. You don't have to be an exaggerated persona in front of the camera. It's cool. Obviously there are characters like Borat and Jim Carrey and like Dumb and Dumber that's entertaining, but
And Wild Man.
And Cell Waters or Wild Man. It's funny. People like these characters, but people like naturally. There are performers that are more like themselves, and people like that too.
That is true. But besides that, any good plans for this weekend?
Any good plans for this weekend? Papi and I are about to go out and maybe go to the mall, get some food at the food court, take some photographs. One of our favorite hot spots is the Butterfly. We go to the Butterfly at the mall. I either do my arms like this or spread my arms like this and take a photograph. Papi takes the photograph. I kind of think of it as like a metaphor. I kind of feel like I'm in a cocoon and I'm going to hatch from the cocoon and become a butterfly and come alive, awaken. But butterflies are weak and vulnerable insects. When I hatch from the cocoon, I want to be like a metallic android butterfly, like Cell from Dragon Ball Z. Powerful yet beautiful.
Nice. Now, when you hatch from your cocoon, will you be wearing that shirt? Matter of fact, I like that shirt.
It is a cool shirt. Okay, this is another example. Yesterday my mom got 2 days ago my mom got the shirt from Kohl's and never mind. It is a nice shirt. It is a nice shirt.
What were we gonna say?
This is inappropriate. I was going to say, I got predicate logic, but I don't want to go into that on this one.
Okay. In any event, I like that shirt.
It is a cool shirt.
Yeah.
And I've come full circle with it, so I do like the shirt now.
Speaking of full circle, I guess it doesn't really add up, but Tool's back on tour already.
Oh, Tool, yeah.
For the Tool fans out there.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know what Tool is, they're a band that's led by Maynard James Keenan.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was in my early college years or late teens, I would listen to Tool songs, like about Armageddon, and I'd be like, man, Maynard gets me. Granted, I have trouble socializing with women, but Maynard understands me. He wants Armageddon, man. But like it's really like, what's the word? Angsty or like teenage angst. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, Maynard, he likes metal.
Nice.
Yeah, but Tool is a little bit trashy music, but they're fun. He's talented, so
yeah.
It's kind of cringy, but I like Tool and
interesting music.
I hear his latest album. Every song's gonna be 10 minutes, and it's like, yo, dude. Make your songs 5 minutes or less, but I guess they have to be like artsy. Like every song has to be 10 minutes, It's just like whatever.
But that's what makes Tool.
Yeah, well, like they're known for like 5-minute songs. It's like, all right, for this album, we're gonna make 10-minute songs. It's like,
we'll see. Hey, we might like it when the album comes out.
Right, and maybe they'll make more Armageddon-like songs. I think that one's called Anemia. That actually is a good song, though. I really do like that one. I think that might be their best one. Sober's good too, obviously. Okay, what else? A metallic android butterfly. So yeah. So when you see the butterfly photographs, I'm not like a weak, vulnerable insect butterfly. I'm a metallic android butterfly like Cell from Dragon Ball Z.
That's the way it is. Well, the way it is.
And we introduced the shirt, so let me explain. So I guess it looks a bit like a prison shirt. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but like the black and white stripes. And I got predicate logic that my mom was holding me prisoner, and it was confusion. But then I went to this support group in Manhattan, and I saw a guy wearing a shirt that looked actually a lot more like a prison shirt. And I'm like, wow, I was getting confused. I was getting a little, and you know, the shirt is just a cool looking shirt. So I've completely changed my opinion on that.
Very good. I like that.
Yeah, so sometimes, you know, I get lost in negative thoughts, but I'm able to come out of it. You know, negative thoughts can come and go, but
shirts will remain.
Shirts will remain. That is what it is.
What it is. Oh, and as we're recording this right now, Hurricane Dorian is about to come and hit somewhere in the United States, somewhere in Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, by Monday, Tuesday, and I wish everybody in those areas a safe and hopefully a good time.
Yeah, and do you think that has something to do with climate change? I know Hurricane Sandy in 2012 was pretty difficult, and you know, it seems like hurricanes are becoming more and more frequent. And it's scary, especially since we live so close to a flood zone here where we live, and you know. If hurricanes become more and more frequent, that's terrifying, you know?
But I think hurricanes have always been around. I mean, it's always been part of hurricane season.
Wasn't Hurricane Sandy like the most insane superstorm like in the past like 50 years or 70 years?
But that hit New York directly. I mean, there was no stopping that before it hit New York.
Yeah, right.
So that's...
Oh, and back to Tool, like he says tidal waves, hurricanes, comets, you know?
All reverts back to Tool.
It all reverts back to Maynard James Keenan.
Yep.
And that is what it is.